Hey, it's Brian Burns, the host of the Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling podcast. The question I get a lot and is often used in interviews is the sell me this pen question. Now, it's been really popularized in recent years by the Wolf of Wall Street movie. And in that movie, they give basically one answer. But there's actually several answers that are equally good depending upon who's asking the question. And to really answer it, you gotta understand what's going on with this sell me this pen question. Some people really want a example of how you sell. Other people just kind of want to have the power in the interview and they want to make you dance. They want to make you sweat a little bit. They want to see how you handle it. So you should prepare. You should absolutely prepare for this. Now, in the movie, they give a very humorous answer to it, where they hand somebody a piece of paper, and of course they don't have a pen, and they say, please sign this. And the guy says, well, I need a pen. So that creates the need. Hey, let me sell you a pen. Excellent use. But guess what? What happens if they have a pen? that answer falls apart completely. Now, the answer to this depends more on the person asking it than you do. And so you could answer the infomercial way, where you talk about the Shamu, how the pen can do all these amazing things, how it can write in space and write upside down and write underwater, and how it's a status symbol and it will last a lifetime. That's the infomercial approach. And some people like that. And maybe you can tell more by the job you're interviewing for. Is it an infomercial type sell where you basically get 30 seconds to give a pitch and people either buy it or don't buy it? If it is, this is probably what they're looking for. Another way to answer it is the spin way, the spin selling approach, where you talk about the situation. How do you use a pen? What problems does the pen solve for you? Is it something you use for signing contracts? Is it a status symbol? Is it purely utilitarian? Is it cost? What are the implications of not having the right pen? And create the need payoff of not having the pen. This approach in the complex sale is well accepted and may be even more powerful. This is where you ask questions about the use and the need of the pen before you start talking about the pen. And it's powerful. You get them talking. It's a very good approach, and a lot of people accept this as a great thing. What I say is flip the question around, because the question really isn't how would you sell a pen, unless you're interviewing to sell pens. The real question is, how do you sell? And what I always say is, if you don't know how to answer a question the way somebody wants it answered, and because that's really what it is, because you're not selling a pen, you're really demonstrating to the interviewer, the hiring manager, how you sell. That's what they really want to hear. So you could say, well, tell me how you sell here. Tell me what works best here. And if they don't bite on that, then you say, well, let me explain how I sell now. And you can tell me if it would fit here, where I understand my clients, I understand the problems that they're facing, I understand the market, and I guide them through a decision-making process. See, here what you really, really want to do is engage them in a conversation, because that will very quickly open them up to what you really want out of the interview, which is a dialogue. A back and forth understanding of the type of person that they want, and you demonstrating through past experience, through stories, through examples, how you are capable of doing that. And remember, the most important part of the interview is the close, where you can ask questions and leave plenty of time for this, where you say, well, how do I fit in? Tell me about your ideal candidate. Tell me about what you've liked and not liked about other people that you've interviewed. Tell me about the exact right fit, and then you explain how you are that. That is so much more important than just how do you sell this pen. So remember the 3 or 4 different ways of doing it. They all can work, but they can all fail depending on who's asking the question. And if you want to learn more about sales and selling, check out my podcast, The Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling. It's on iTunes and Stitcher Radio. You can download it to your smartphone. I post twice a week. And I also offer my book, The Maverick Selling Method, for writing a review. Thanks for watching this. If you liked it, please like it and share it. Thank you.